great experience.
Et je pense qu'on a tous ce rêve de réaliser un rêve.
And I think we all, each and every one of us, we want to fulfill a dream.
On a tous une vie personnelle et professionnelle.
We all have a personal and professional life.
Et le rêve, ça peut être un rêve personnel ou un rêve professionnel.
And our dream can be either professional or personal.
Je partagerai avec vous un rêve personnel et un rêve professionnel.
And I will share with you both a personal and a professional dream.
Chacun a son rêve et chacun a sa manière de le voir.
We all have our dream and our way to see it.
Mais la question qui se pose,
But the question we can ask ourselves,
comment le réaliser? Et je suis sûr que vous vous posez tous cette question.
how do we fulfill our dream? And I think that you all are asking yourself this question.
Oui ou non?
Yes or no?
Restez focus sur l'objectif.
Stay focused on your goal.
C'est très
Very important.
Faites tout pour le réaliser.
Make everything that you can to fulfill it.
Et donnez tout pour le réaliser.
And do whatever you can to fulfill it.
Et là, je vous demande, s'il vous plaît, une petite concentration.
And please, just be focused.
Parce que je vais vous raconter qu'on raconte rarement.
Because I'm going to tell you something that we rarely hear.
Un secret,
And I'm going to give you a secret,
un rêve
a dream
qui est devenu par la suite une réalité.
that came true.
En 1998,
In 98,
j'avais 16 ans.
I was 16 years old.
Je suis encore jeune.
I'm still young.
L'équipe marocaine de foot a participé à la Coupe du Monde en France.
The Moroccan soccer team was in the World Cup in France.
Ils ont bien joué
They played well.
et donc on les a reçus au Maroc comme des héros.
So when they came back to Morocco, they were heroes.
Et Nabil, il avait 16 ans.
And me, Nabil, I was 16 years old.
Et j'étais dans la rue en train de crier.
And I was yelling in the street.
Allez! J'étais dans la rue, croyez-moi.
And believe me, I was on the street.
Et il y avait le bus de l'équipe nationale qui passait.
And the national team's bus was here in front of me.
Et là, un rêve commence.
And a dream begins.
Une grande question.
And I had a big question.
Very big question. Comment faire, Nabil, pour être dans ce bus?
How can I, Nabil, be on that bus?
Je ne peux pas monter.
I cannot get in.
Il y a de la sécurité partout.
There's security everywhere.
Et je ne fais pas partie du staff, c'est normal.
And I'm not staff, so it's normal, I guess.
Et ce rêve n'a jamais quitté mes pensées.
And this dream was with me forever.
Je pensais toujours à ce bus
I would always think about that bus
et à la clé pour monter dans ce bus.
and the key that I could get to get into that bus.
24 ans plus tard,
24 years later,
en français on dit vaut mieux tard que jamais.
in French we say better late than ever.
Ce Nabil qui avait 16 ans en 1998
The 16-year-old Nabil in 98
a monté dans le bus.
went inside the bus.
Et au lieu de dire salut du bas et de la rue, il a dit salut du bus, de l'intérieur du bus.
And instead of waving from the street, I waved from inside the bus.
Et le rêve se réalise.
and my dream became true.
C'est un rêve qui s'est réalisé
It's a dream that became true
avec plusieurs d'autres rêves.
with many other dreams.
J'ai participé à 3 Coupes du Monde, 2 masculines, 1 féminine.
I went to World Cups, 2 for men and 2 for women, and 1 for women.
La 4e place, la dernière Coupe du Monde.
We had 4th place at the last World Cup,
La 3e place au JO de Paris 2024.
3rd place at the Olympics here in Paris.
Bien sûr, pour réaliser tout ça,
Of course, to fulfill my dream,
on ne peut pas dormir H24.
you cannot sleep all the time.
Non, 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 non.
No, that's not
Regardez
possible.
les cernes que j'ai. C'est toute l'année comme ça.
Look at my eyes. They're tired. It's all the time like this.
Je suis beau comme ça aussi.
I'm still handsome.
Pour réaliser ses objectifs, il faut du courage,
To fulfill your goals, you need courage,
de la créativité
creativity,
et de la persévérance.
and perseverance.
C'est très important.
This is so important, but
Il faut des piliers.
you also need
Il faut
foundation.
des choses qui vont nous aider pour avancer.
You need things to help you get forward.
Et voilà mes piliers.
And those are my foundations.
C'est sur ça que je me suis basé.
To rely on.
C'est ce qui m'a aidé dans mon travail.
Helps me working every day.
L'Arg+,
RG plus
de l'arginine
with arginine
pour la récupération.
to recover.
L'ultralight,
Ultralight
des protéines pour les muscles.
with proteins for muscles.
Le daily,
Daily for every
beaucoup de
day.
vitamines du groupe B.
With a lot of vitamins from group B.
Mauve avec le curcuma.
The Forever Move with turmeric.
Lactic C pour l'oméga 3.
Arctic Sea for omega 3s.
Et mon adoré, mon amour,
And my favorite, my love,
l'Active Pro B.
Active Pro B.
Je l'adore.
I really love this product
Parce que sans ce produit qui est l'Active Pro B,
because without this product,
on ne peut pas bien bénéficier des autres produits.
you cannot get all the other products.
L'Active Pro B reste la clé pour moi au niveau digestif de tous les autres nutriments que nous ingérons.
For me, the Pro B is the key for your gut to absorb all the other nutrients.
J'ai eu la chance, après toute cette expérience, de recevoir une décoration de la part de notre roi Mohamed VI, que Dieu le protège. Et ça, bien sûr, c'était un très grand honneur pour moi.
I had the privilege to receive a medal from our king, Mohammed VI, and for me it was a very special moment.
Je vous ai promis qu'on va raconter deux rêves, un personnel et un autre professionnel. Je vous ai raconté le rêve personnel.
I promised you 2 dreams, one personal, one professional.
Le rêve professionnel,
The professional dream that I had,
il est né à Dallas. Dallas. Qui était présent là?
who was there in Dallas?
Si vous vous rappelez, à ce moment-là où ils nous ont annoncé,
Pro B,
j'étais assis comme vous,
and I was seated like you in the audience
oui, de mon cher Antoine et mon cher Philippe, je ne sais pas s'ils sont de quel côté.
with Antoine and Philip. I don't know where you guys are.
Et là, je dis à mon Philippe,
And I said to Philip,
mon cher ami,
my friend,
Mon rêve,
My dream
c'est de faire une présentation au Global Rally.
is to be a speaker at Global Rally.
En train de réaliser ce rêve!
Here I am fulfilling my dream.
Bon, voilà, je suis avec vous, je le réalise
I'm
aujourd'hui.
here with you. I'm fulfilling it right now.
C'est beau,
It's beautiful.
c'est très joli.
It's amazing.
Et ce qui est très beau encore, c'est de vous voir.
And what's even beautiful is to see you guys.
Merci à vous.
Thank you very much.
Il n'y a pas de secret.
There is no secret.
Mais comment on l'a réalisé ce rêve?
How did I make my dream come true?
Tout à l'heure, on a parlé de la créativité, de la persévérance.
We talked about creativity and perseverance.
Maintenant, je vais parler d'un point qui est aussi très important.
But now I'm going to talk about something that is very important.
Et c'est quelque chose qui est unique chez Forever.
And that's unique here at Forever.
C'est la famille Forever.
It's the Forever family
Et l'amitié Forever.
and the Forever friendship.
C'est ce qui m'a permis d'être là aujourd'hui avec vous.
It's what enabled me to be here with you today.
C'est pour ça que je remercie Forever.
That's why I thank Forever.
Et je vous dis, faites de beaux rêves. Et aimez Forever.
And I tell you, make your dreams real and love Forever.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much.
Je vous aime.
I love you. So, what did we learn? What did we learn from Holly? We learned from Holly that most people speak with their opinions, not with facts. And I think that's a very interesting point to consider when we're speaking about the product and listening to people who have an opinion on the product. And also to remember when we're sharing our aloe, that not everybody wants to drink it. And if they have an opinion, just ask them to try it, formulate their own benefit, their own story, and continue to be a consumer or not. Don't spend time trying to convince people with all the information you know. We have the finest products that sell themselves. Stand tall and proud when you talk about the Forever drinking gels and all the other products. But the most important point of the last two speakers was stay compliant. I think Holly summed it up when she said, if we're having to fight legal battles over people who are not compliant, that takes valuable resources away from the company that we need to put into research development and producing new products. So stay compliant, our products are good enough. And be proud that the Moroccan football team all use the products. I was speaking to Nadal just a minute ago, and he said the men's and the women's team all use the products every day. He can't him to go to Morocco because he went to North Africa because he knows how powerful that will be for their joints and their flex when they're playing football. So think about collagen. It's not just to look beautiful, it's for all over the body, for the joints as well. So, everyone had a good morning so far? Everybody learned something. Where is your yes? How are you feeling at the moment about your yes? Are we taking you to another level? Have we opened your minds? Well, the level next speaker, again, needs no introduction, but I'm going to introduce him anyway. You know, Pele, one of the greatest footballers in the world, said, "Success is no accident. It's hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love for what you are doing." I love that quote. That sums up who we are in forever. And our next speaker comes from a sporting background. He has a phenomenal work ethic and a passion for achieving success, not just for himself, but his family, his team, and the Forever business. He joined Forever in his early 20s, driven by a vision for success. Before stepping into the world of business and Forever, he was a semi-professional football player. And I believe this is where he learnt the values of teamwork, perseverance, and the drive to win. But it wasn't just about the sport. It was about the experiences that he gained as a young sportsman. And he's applied those principles in building his Forever business. Today, he is going to be sharing with you some exciting information about the new policy updates on the 10cc to supervisor. Please welcome to the stage JLT member, Chairman's Members Qualifier, my friend Phil Ritter.
Hungary, Hungary, Hungary. Whoa! Hello Forever, I'm very excited to be here and to speak a little bit with you about the new policy rule with the 10cc supervisor. And we tested this new rule in our region and the results there was amazing. We had in this time times more supervisor. Is that amazing? 4 times more supervisor and 40% more managers. Not only supervisor, we had also in the same time 40% more managers. And I'm 100% sure that this rule can change definitively your business. We really can double our sales worldwide. That will be amazing. You double also in the same time your income. And I will speak a little bit with you how you can give this in your business, in your training, and what is the best way to do it. Okay? The first important thing is when you build this new rule with your team, all the new ones, they can start, of course, with the starter pack with the 2cc, but they have really, in the next moment, the first goal to become a 10cc supervisor. And I think this is very important. It is not so far away. 10cc is for everyone possible. And I think the really important thing is to thinking really in a supervisor business. Building supervisor, building trust, help them to move very shortly to the supervisor. And then you have the possibility also in your whole team that the whole duplication is a lot faster than before. Start really to duplicate this. You create a big, a huge momentum in your whole team. it is really, really clear to become to this 10cc supervisor. I can give you a tip. What we do in our teams, we create a 15-day boot camp. 15-day boot camp. How they can really achieve this position. They can do a lot of action to do it. Test box and do different things to help them to build this business. They have definitively really short more benefit in the marketing plan. 10cc, that really needs to be your main goal for the future. But don't buy it, build it with your team. That's really, really important. We need to sponsor new people. Of course, we like to grow, we like to double our sales in the same time. Really, we need to help others also to find new people, to find new customers, to find really the people that love to change something now in the world. I'm really, really thankful for my 23 years in the business that, of course, forever change everything in my life, in our lives, and of course, forever can change also your life. But when the first step, it's easier for them, and they have shorter where they can achieve something, they can be proud of themselves. It is really a great thing. That I do in my team. The first step is really to focus on to build 2 new assistant supervisor and help them also to find their first partners in the team. And then in the same moment, it is really easy, and the easy things are the big things in our business. It is the most important thing that you can duplicate all what you do exactly to your team. And you can duplicate that very, very fast. And when you do that, when it's really, really simple, then you create the momentum. That's it. It's not so difficult, but you cannot wait. I think you have the possibility I'm now 23 years in the business, but it feels like a new start also for me. I think really it's like a new business with this new step in the marketing plan. Then in the second month, you duplicate the whole process. And then you are really near to the assistant manager, or you really on the track to the manager position. This creates a lot more. Yes, it is really great to focus on this, and at the end, of course, we need to talk with people every day. That's it. That is our daily business, and nothing more. We work a lot also with test products. I think it's really a good way to create new customers. And with this 10cc, it is really important to build a team. In the same time, you find also customers. We have a lot of things what we can do. And at the end, the really important thing is to talk with people every day. Make all what you can to reach this goal and help people to coming to a new supervisor. Support them, help them to build confidence, and of course, at the end, be always the best example going forward, and recognize what they achieved, and then everything will duplicate it. Forever is a lot of duplication from confidence, duplication from love and help others to build a successful business. I think really, when you go home and you start to build a supervisor business, you have the whole focus on the supervisor business. You can reach everything. Thank you so much, and I hope you had a lot of inspiration and everything. And thank you so much, and see you.
Who's excited about the new 10cc rule? I love it. We've been trialing it. We've been trialing it in the UK, Ireland, and Iceland. Hugh. I'm just going to say to all of you that the new policy of 10cc to supervisor is going to transform your businesses. But you must remember, it's about balance. It's about having a balance between the recruitment and the retailing and coaching that and duplicating down to create strength and stability in your business. But if you think about the simplicity of it, if you have 3 new supervisors in the month, that is now a base month for the 60 cc's required to become an assistant manager. So every single person in this room right now needs to be thinking, who are my 3 key people that I'm working with to promote them to supervisor and beyond? And I use the word key. I'm not just talking about somebody who's registered, who's bought a box. I'm talking about key, someone who's identified themselves as to really wanting to embrace all that the Forever opportunity has to offer. Do not waste your time with people who waste your time. Does that make sense? Work with those who deserve your time. So our next speaker needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him an introduction anyway. And I love this quote from Steve Jobs. The secret of change is to focus all your energy not in fighting the old, but on building the new. And I feel it right now in the world of Forever, that we are at a tipping point ready for this new phase of growth. Do you feel it? Are you ready to say yes to that? Well, exec VIP of sales and technology, I've had to write it down because I got it wrong in the back, brings a clear vision and strong leadership and a deep understanding of what it takes to build businesses in today's fast-moving, fast-paced digital world. His mission is to ensure that we're all well-equipped with the best tools, the most user-friendly platforms, and a digital experience that empowers us to grow our business globally smarter and faster than any time before. Now, you will notice I took my jacket off. I took my jacket off for 2 reasons. A, it's really hot up here. And B, because our exec VP is quite casual. So I thought I'd better be casual to bring him on stage. So please give a huge round of applause to none other than Brian Breinholtz.
Wow, great to be here. Thank you. I
I wore very uncomfortable shoes all day yesterday, so I thought I'd be a little comfortable today. You know, I just have a very few short minutes to be here with you, and I just wanted to first of all say thank you for being here. I didn't anticipate this many people so early, and it seems to me that you came here to learn. Is that right? Have you learned anything? Amazing. You know, I was backstage talking to Philip, and we were talking about the new 10cc supervisor policy that we have, that for some time, the last few months, we've been doing in the DACH region. And he started to tell me a little about his business, and I asked him, what has this meant for your business? And he said, you know, it's helped me and new people coming in see the big picture. See the big picture. He has 4 times more the supervisors, 40% more managers. What does that mean? It's more people doing the business, and then he mentioned momentum, creating momentum in his business, and that's exactly as we look at Forever Today. It's the momentum. Jane mentioned stability. 47 years, there's definitely stability. But now is the time to create momentum in your business. Jane mentioned transform. This is a great example of being here, of how to really transform your business, to really let you see the bigger picture. And that's why we are here as a company, to celebrate you, but also to talk about our future. Just a couple days ago, I spoke about FLP 360. And we launched kind of this new concept of FLP 360 that puts FLP 360 in the hands, on the screens of every FBO that's assistant supervisor and above. Can you imagine the big picture that FLP 360 can give to your FBO? So what I want to do just to get started,
there's a lot to keep up with when growing our Forever business, right? Tracking orders, following up with leads, networking, managing social media. But what if some of this work could be done for you? That's where the updated FLP 360 comes in. This all-in-one business assistant tool is built specifically for Forever business owners, making it easier than ever to manage and grow your business. FLP 360 will be offered to all qualifying assistant supervisors and above free of charge. Activate your account by visiting flp360.foreverliving.com. It's now easier than ever to stay on top of your business. Access reports to track all of your orders, see updated earnings data, and dive deeper into your first-generation downline activity. This way, you always know how you're pacing toward different incentives, like Global Rally. But these improvements don't stop here. Introducing FLP 360 Pro for Forever business owners who want a way to get even deeper at business insights and access more digital tools. This enhanced version is the best way to level up your Forever business. For only $10 a month, FLP 360 Pro includes all of the features you get with FLP 360, plus a suite of advanced reports, enhanced digital marketing tools, training materials. You can create your own custom landing pages, post directly to social channels and track engagement, manage your contacts, access local and global trainings, focus on 4 core principles and reports, and receive notifications on downline activity. This opportunity is priceless. Take full advantage of accessing your FLP 360 account and level up your Forever Living business insights today.
Now, think about, just a couple days ago, we launched this new concept of FLP 360. How many of you today, or the better question is yesterday, as of yesterday, had FLP 360? How many here? Many of you. Now, FLP 360, as we've known it in the past, as FLP 360, what you have on your phone or had on your phone will now be FLP 360 Pro. And for that, we're so excited because we want you, but not only you, all of those that are on the platform to upgrade. We've reduced the price from $20 per month to $10 per month. What do you think about that? So when you think about FLP 360 and think about what it does for you and your business, now think about what it can do for all of your FBOs. That's why we are now launching, and it actually went live today, this morning, is FLP 360 for everyone. Who is everyone? Everyone that is an assistant supervisor or not. How much is it going to cost? It's free. It is going to have features that are going to help your FBOs see the big picture. We've introduced a smart cart, a way for you to actually load up a cart with whatever products that you might think that one of your clients or a customer or a prospective FBO might want, and send that to them so they can delivering products to see firsthand what's happening in the business. And one of the best ways to notification feature that we've added. This notifies you when you have new FBOs, those that are close to moving up, those that need to be moving up, those that are close to being active. 4 core, and you can set notifications that notify you when things are happening, when there's movement in your business. What do you think about that? And also, as a company, it gives us the opportunity to communicate with you through notifications. So we're so excited kind of for this next generation of FLP 360. And as Jane was talking about looking forward, Forever is looking forward. We're looking forward not only to growth, not only to changing lives, but we're also looking forward to you, to each one of you, not only enjoying this, but sharing with us. We're looking forward to your feedback so that we can make this the best tool, the best experience for you and your teams. Are you excited? Can you get excited about that? Yes? A couple days ago, we're going to have a training, online training available. But please, we have instructions online, but download, especially for those that are just joining. Download today, sign up, and start enjoying the benefits. It is open for business today, and we're really excited about it. But with that, just want to leave this with you. Think about, as you're sitting here today, think about the lives that you can change, the tools that you've been given, and the opportunity that you have leaving this event to not only change lives, but to change the world. Thank you very much.
Just made it easier because I've just made it easier to build your business anywhere in the world. We're no longer location dependent, are we, in the way that we work? This new way of working and earning an income, you know, people don't want to be stuck in offices, tied down to jobs. They want to be free, but they also have great work ethics. And to have your business in your pocket on your mobile phone, functioning at such a high level at all times, gives us the freedom we're looking for to be with the people we want to be while working on our phones as we move around. I just want to say thank you again to Forever for keeping us right at the forefront of technology, for providing tools that enable us to reach out to more people around the world and build bigger businesses and change more lives. So, our next speaker, I thought that this quote sums her up brilliantly, and there's a twist. There's a twist in the message, which will become evident at the end. But Michael Phelps, one of the greatest Olympic swimmers of all time, said, "Don't put a limit on anything. The more you dream, the further you get." Our next speaker is a powerhouse of strength and resilience. While I may not know every chapter of her story, what is clear is that she's built an extraordinary business, not just through success, but through the grit that it takes to keep going when sometimes everything around you seems really tough. She's living proof that setbacks do not define us, but our response to them does. Her ambition and unwavering belief in what's possible makes her a shining example of what dreaming big means, not just for her, but for her family. And all will become clear. Please help me welcome Stephanie Namour to the stage.
Un honneur pour moi d'être aujourd'hui dans ce Global Rally ici en France. It's a real honor and pleasure to be here at the Global Rally in Paris. Je m'appelle Stéphanie Namour et je suis la maman d'une jeune femme formidable qui s'appelle Kélia Namour. I am Stephanie Namour and I am the proud mother of a young lady and she is Kélia Namour. Aujourd'hui, à travers mes mots, je vais vous raconter son histoire.
Through my words, I'm going to tell you her story.
À l'âge de 4 ans, Kélia commence la gymnastique.
When she was 4, she started gymnastics.
Elle se passionne tout de suite, elle aime cette sensation de voler, de jouer avec son corps, de faire des acrobaties.
She immediately fell in love with it. She loved the way she could fly, the thrill of moving her body.
Elle aime montrer ce qu'elle sait faire et surtout elle aime se dépasser encore et encore.
She loves to show what she can do and she likes to excel again and again.
Elle commence la compétition en équipe à 7 ans, puis en individuel à 8 ans.
At the age of 7, she started to compete with the team and then individually at the age of 8.
C'est à cet âge-là, que Kélia veut devenir championne.
That's when she decided to become a champion.
Elle voulait être la meilleure possible. Elle était prête à travailler très très dur pour ça. Et elle commence à s'entraîner 7 heures par jour, 6 jours sur 7.
She wanted to be the best she could be, and she started to work towards that. And she worked every day for 7 hours a day.
Kélia décroche ses premiers titres, championne de zone France à 9 ans, puis à 10 ans, puis celui de vice-championne de France à venir, et elle intégrera l'équipe de France.
At the age of 9 and again at 10, Kélia became regional champion in France, and at the age of 11, she became runner-up for the French National Avenir Championship.
Elle a tout juste 11 ans, et c'est également cette année, le 13 septembre 2017,
and she was only 12 and 11, and during that year, in September 2017,
que la ville qui accueillera les Jeux Olympiques de 2024 est dévoilée. Ça sera Paris.
That it was announced that Paris will be hosting the Olympics in 2024.
Son objectif est fixé.
Her goal is set.
Elle sera championne olympique aux barres asymétriques, comme Émilie Le Pennec, qui fut la dernière championne olympique française en 2004.
She would become Olympic champion on even bars, just like Émilie Le Pennec, the last French woman to win Olympic gold in 2004.
C'est décidé, Kélia remportera cette médaille 20 ans après, dans son pays et pour la France.
It was decided for Kélia. She would win the medal exactly 20 years later in her home country here in France.
C'est donc une organisation millimétrée qu'il a fallu mettre en place pour aider et accompagner Kélia vers son rêve olympique.
We had to adapt and schedule everything to help her towards her Olympic goal.
Toute la famille s'organise autour du planning extrêmement chargé de Kélia.
The entire family would adapt to her demanding schedule.
Toutes les chances de son côté, aussi bien pour ses entraînements que pour sa santé et son bien-être.
Every detail mattered for her training, her health, and for her overall well-being.
Kélia ne cesse d'évoluer et de performer en décrochant de nombreux titres, dont celui de championne de France élite aux barres asymétriques. Elle a seulement 14 ans.
Kélia keeps improving and pushing forward, and she continues winning titles. She became French elite champion on uneven bars.
Mais en 2021,
and in 2021,
Kélia reçoit son premier coup dur.
Kélia faces a major setback.
À cause d'une maladie de croissance, elle doit se faire opérer des 2 genoux.
Because of an illness of growth, she had to get an operation on both knees.
S'ensuit une convalescence de 8 mois.
And she had to go through recovery for 8 months.
Mais durant toute cette période, Kélia ne cesse de baisser les bras. Ne baisse pas les bras, justement. Toute cette période, elle a le niaque. Elle continue. Elle ne peut pas marcher puisqu'elle a les 2 genoux qui sont dans des attelles.
And during this time, she never loses her grit. She never gives up because she knows what's her goal. Even though she is in rehab and doing physical therapy, she just keeps pushing.
Mais elle travaille dur sur les bras, dans sa tête, parce qu'elle le sait, elle la veut sa médaille.
And she works very hard and she has a strong mindset because she wants her medal.
Son mindset est plus fort que jamais.
Her mindset is stronger than ever.
En mars 2021, son chirurgien l'autorise à reprendre l'entraînement. Imaginez sa joie et son bonheur.
In March 2021, the surgeon agreed for her to go back to training. Imagine how happy she was.
Elle va pouvoir retrouver ces sensations qu'elle a ressenties, se sentir voler entre les barres.
She could find again this feeling that she had missed so much of flying on the bars.
Mais c'est un deuxième coup dur qui arrive.
But then a second setback arrives.
Car la Fédération française n'autorise pas Kélia à reprendre.
Because the French Federation refuses Kélia to return.
Elle sera le dommage collatéral d'un conflit entre son club et la Fédération française de gymnastique.
She became collateral damage in a conflict between her club and the French Federation.
Mais nous ne pouvions pas en rester là. Et il n'était pas question pour Kélia de renoncer à son rêve olympique.
And Kélia was never going to give up on her Olympic dream.
Elle s'est entraînée si dur pour arriver à son niveau. Alors on s'est battu à ses côtés pour qu'elle puisse reprendre.
And she had worked so hard to come this far, so we fought with her.
Forte d'une double nationalité, Kélia décide de représenter l'Algérie, pays de son papa.
Thanks to dual nationality, she decided to represent Algeria on her father's side.
Son jeu était plus fort que jamais.
Her grit was stronger than ever.
Elle continue à s'entraîner dur pour revenir à son plus haut niveau.
She trained relentlessly level.
Elle réalisera même un élément qui va rentrer dans l'histoire de la gymnastique mondiale.
And she even performed a new skill that was so unique.
Elle crée un élément gymnique qui va s'appellera à lui le Nemours.
And it is called forever the Nemours.
Elle se concentre de plus en plus sur sa forme physique.
She focuses on her physical condition.
Sur sa nutrition grâce à notre gamme.
On her nutrition thanks to our products.
Et surtout sur sa force mentale et son état d'esprit.
And on her mental strength and her mindset.
Elle enchaîne les compétitions et deviendra vice-championne du monde en octobre 2021.
She became vice champion in October 2023.
L'échéance s'approche et Kélia matchera sur 3 Coupes du Monde qu'elle gagnera avec brio, un préparatif des Jeux Olympiques.
And the countdown has begun, and she would win brilliantly 3 World Cups as a preparation for the Olympics.
Ce dimanche 4 août 2024, à Paris, 20 ans après Émilie Le Pennec, Kélia remporte le titre de championne olympique au barre asymétrique.
In August 4th, 2024, 20 years after Émilie Le Pennec, Kélia wins the gold medal at uneven bars.
Une histoire historique pour l'Algérie, mais aussi pour tout le continent africain. Elle n'a que 17 ans.
She's only 17. It's an historical moment for Algeria, but for the entire African continent.
Kélia n'a pas pu être présente aujourd'hui car elle est en compétition en Italie, mais elle a voulu vous laisser ces quelques mots.
Kélia was not here today because she's competing in Italy, but she has a few words for you. Here, Kélia Nemours.
Elle peut le faire. Allez, allez.
Allez, valse. Superbe là. Nemours, lâchez de barre. Allez, faut que ça enchaîne. Allez, super. Allez, ça va chercher, allez.
Allez, on va au bout. Allez, on lâche pas. C'est super. Elle s'occupe, elle a tout gagné avec la part. Elle a finalement très vite une nationalité à représenter le pays de son papa. Une très grande. Il y en a dans les bras, mais là, il y en a dans la tête. Parce qu'un mouvement comme ça, il faut jouer au mental aussi. Et ça doit le faire, ça doit le faire.
Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Kélia et je suis fière de vous parler aujourd'hui. Je remercie ma mère d'avoir raconté mon histoire pour la confiance, l'amour qu'elle m'a prodigué tout au long de ma vie. Sportivement parlant, je suis passée par de j'ai toujours eu comme rêve d'aller aux Jeux Olympiques. J'ai travaillé à payer parce que je suis enfin parvenue à décrocher un ticket olympique. Et pour vous raconter un petit peu l'expérience des Jeux Olympiques, c'était un moment incroyable. J'avais très hâte, mais j'avais aussi beaucoup de pression, beaucoup de stress. Mais je savais ce que je voulais, j'avais un objectif, j'étais motivée. J'ai passé des heures et des heures et des heures à la salle de gym. Globalement, je savais faire mon travail. Mais maintenant, il fallait que j'ai confiance en moi. Et vraiment, j'ai dit public de mes proches, je me disais dans ma tête que j'ai travaillé, je suis prête. Au moment où j'étais sur la grève, j'essayais de penser à tout ça, j'avais le temps de penser à rien. Je me suis concentrée et j'ai réussi. Je sais qu'on a au départ un peu comme un super-héros, mais c'est ce que font les mères, non? Mais en réalité, je suis pas si différente de vous. On est tous pareils à l'intérieur. Nous avons tous des rêves et nous savons tous ce qui compte le plus pour nous. Et comme tant d'autres personnes qui, comme moi, nous font sous scène aujourd'hui, j'avais une vision très claire de ce que je pouvais accomplir. Et j'étais prête à tout ce qu'il fallait pour gagner. La situation était difficile, beaucoup d'efforts, beaucoup de sacrifices. Mais lorsque nous voulons quelque chose, ce ne sont que des inconvénients par rapport à l'objectif final. Et vous pouvez faire de même. Sérieusement, je crois en chacun d'entre vous. Et croyez-moi, je sais ce qu'il faut endurer pour réussir. Vous voulez savoir comment je sais? Eh bien, c'est aussi parce que je suis une propriétaire d'entreprise à vie. Au début de cette année, quand j'ai eu mes 18 ans, j'ai signé le formulaire. De plus, j'utilise cette compte depuis plusieurs années. Je bois le gel d'aloe vera, je prends l'Argi Plus et l'Active Pro B. Je prends également l'Absorbant C et les Articci. J'utilise le gel dentifrice, les shampoings, les après-shampoings, le gel douche. Comme vous le savez, je suis une dentiste de Nio. J'utilise la propolis, la gélie, la MSM et la choline. Les produits Forever Living m'ont aidé dans mon alimentation et m'ont soutenu dans ma quête vers l'or. Je tiens vraiment à vous remercier d'avoir écouté mon histoire et j'espère sincèrement qu'elle aidera certainement pour vous à faire preuve de courage, à travailler plus dur, à être plus déterminé et à consacrer plus d'heures pour essayer de devenir la meilleure version de vous-même et à atteindre votre objectif, votre propre médaille d'or. Merci à tous et quel plaisir de participer à ce Global Rally 2025 à Paris. Je vous fais des bisous.
Thank you for cet amour. Thank you for your love. Thank you for everything. Il lui aura fallu à son tout jeune âge. Il lui aura fallu à son tout jeune âge, when she was really young, 10 ans de travail. She would need 10 years of work, soit 3650 jours, which means 3650 days. 21 900 heures. 21,900 hours. Pour un effort ultime de 29 secondes. For a 29-second performance. Ces 29 secondes la fera rentrer dans l'histoire. Those 29 seconds wrote her into history. Cette histoire, c'est la sienne. It's her story. À nous de marquer notre histoire. And now we need to make our own story. Soyons les champions de nos vies. Of our lives. Ce n'est pas une médaille que Forever nous offre. It's not one medal that Forever gives us. Mais plusieurs, but many. À nous de décider d'aller les chercher. We need to decide and go and grab them. Alors c'est ici. So it's here. Et maintenant, and right now, décidons et n'abandonnons jamais. Decide together and never give up. Soyons maîtres de notre destin. Change our lives. Thank you. Truly inspirational. just want to say, what did we learn from that unbelievable, emotional presentation? We learnt that you need to have true grit, that you need to have resilience, you need to have a clear goal, you need to have a passion, you need to have a support around you. Any of you that have got kids, you know what it's like when they fall into a passion, whether it be sport or technology or anything that they want to do. We want to support them. And we are all superheroes as we support anybody in our families that we love. To go from being a rookie knowing nothing to being a professional network marketer to being able to change the world. So what a morning we've had. We've been reminded of what's possible. We've heard stories of resilience, reinvention, and the power of simply saying yes. Yes, again and again and again, to growth, to change, and to stepping up. The inspiration. What really matters now is what you do when you walk out of this room. Because success isn't something that lands in our laps. It's something we build, choice by choice, day by day, with grit and with heart and with vision. One of you in this room has already said yes to the business, and that decision brought you here. But as I said when I opened, we now need to have a bigger yes. This is your time to say yes to more.
Yes.
Yes to qualifying for the incentives. Yes for creating real financial change in your homes. Yes to building something so big that it gives you and your family real choices. Yes for being number one again. So I just want to leave you with a thought. Well, not my final thought, I hope, my thoughts. And that is, you don't have to be perfect, but you have to be willing. You have to want it more than your excuses. Everything you want is already within reach, but only if you will reach for it. So, in closing, I challenge you, don't leave here with a notebook full of good ideas. Leave here with a fire in your belly, with a decision in your heart, and with an unshakable belief. Because together we will change our lives and change the world with the power of forever. Thank you very much. You're beautiful, live this life.
Okay, forever friends, but not so morning training. Huge thing.
Recording in
I'm Pam
progress.
Swartzen, Global Marketing.
And I'm Shayla Krim, your social media specialist for Global.
So we are back here at Day 2 at La Defense Arena. Lots of exciting things coming up today.
And let's take a look back at Day 1.
Wow, what an amazing Day 1.
It was so good. So good. What did you love the most?
Oh my gosh, there were so many things. The entertainment was amazing, the recognition, Aiden's keynote, so much. I've been yelling so much I've lost my voice almost.
I would probably say McKenna.
She was amazing.
Oh, no, we're on tears.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, but aside from the rally, I really want to talk about food.
Yes, we are foodies. We love good food out here.
And the Parisian food out here has been amazing. What have you loved thus far?
Oh my gosh, I think we've had so many good things, but definitely a steak frites with the sauce, the fruit steak, everything so delicious. What about you, Shayla?
So, I finally had a crepe. I was pressured into it.
I don't think you were.
I actually had 2 crepes, but crazy thing is I do not like Nutella, and so
Illegal, you should leave right now. Don't even be on
I
stage.
was getting yelled at by the guy making my crepe and everyone around me, but it was really, really good. So that actually is a highlight of my trip. I finally had a crepe and I actually liked it. I actually loved it.
Crepes are so amazing. It's so good. Well, we want you, the Adam viewer, to be with us next year at our Rally 26 location. Let's take a look and a reminder of where that is. Let's take a look.
Let's go. Dubai.
Amazing. Who's excited about Dubai?
Yes, I'm so excited. I really haven't traveled a lot, so that's just
Forever, bonjour, beautiful ladies.
Thank you.
We are very happy to be here.
It's been a great time. We're enjoying a lot. Always, forever's event are amazing.
Yes. What's been your favorite thing about Rally so far?
So me personally, I'm enjoying this arena a lot because rallies all days are good, but when we come in this stadium, in the big screens and all the legends are training, we are seeing presidents, CEO, everyone so excited, so energetic. So yeah, it boosts me up. It boosts me up to even do better.
Yes, for sure. They are lovely success stories. We are listening and we see the
big leaders, GLT, PEC20, and everybody would like to be there.
Yes, for sure. We want everyone here next year. Oh, of course. Yes. And speaking of leadership, you were just at the GLT Summit, and it looked amazing in Amsterdam. How was that trip for you, and just what was the impact of that trip this year?
It was memorable for me for life, for sure. I've been to Amsterdam before, but being at a GLT Summit in Amsterdam, and that too when Amsterdam is enjoying. It was a King's Day in Amsterdam. We all were partying on the streets. Millions of people. Millions of people. It was all crowded, and it was too amazing. And the best part of GLT Meet, I personally see, is that I need to learn from all those top leaders who are actually leading this business. So yeah, GLT Summit is what we all should be at.
Yeah, I am literally trying to sneak into that next year somehow. It was so amazing. So, what do you want the at-home viewer to know?
So all those people who are at the home and enjoying this rally, make sure to take just one message, that you should be here at next rally. If you are just sitting at your home and you are not planning to do things that can make you be here, you are not doing right things. Plan everything, plan your actions. You still have 8 months to go to qualify for rally. Yes. You should be there. And we just saw the video. It's in Dubai, so you have to be there.
Yes, and he of course lives there now, so he's basically picking our next location. It's so awesome.
Wherever I shifts, rally happens that way.
It's great. It's great. So we have our next rally coming up in Dubai. What should that home viewer know about Dubai?
Well, there are lots of things. I have noted some of them. Dubai is a city where tradition and innovation exist side by side, offering an unforgettable blend of old world charm and futuristic luxury. Beginning Old Dubai with a stroll through the Al Fahidi historical neighborhood, where you can explore the Dubai Museum, sip Arabic coffee at the Arabian Tea House, and glide across the creek in a wooden abra to reach the gold and spice souks in Beira. For a deeper cultural dive, visit Al Sif along the creek, where modern cafes meet traditional architecture. Transitioning into the new Dubai, iconic landmarks await, such as the Burj Khalifa, where you can take in panoramic views from 148th floor, and the Dubai Mall, which houses the Dubai Aquarium underwater zoo, and you can also shop at the luxurious Dubai Mall. Or the more eclectic Mall of the Emirates. Thrill seekers shouldn't miss Deep Dive Dubai. We tried it last year with Aiden. I'm sure he will do it again this year. The world's deepest pool at 60 meters, where you can explore an entire submerged city. You can also go skiing at Dubai, or take a hot air balloon ride over the desert and sunrise. Adventure seekers can enjoy desert safaris or skydiving over Palm Jumeirah. Food lovers are spoiled for choice with upscale dining at Noble, Pierre Chic, or Celabi, as well as authentic eats at Rabi Restaurant or Al Ustad Special Kebab.
Wow. Wait, are you going to go skydiving? That's the question I really know.
Well, I have a little bit fear from too much I prefer to stay in the valley.
So we'll see you indoor skiing.
I tried skydiving. I have already done it almost 4 years back, and everyone should go.
Really?
Yeah, it's one in a lifetime experience, and you all should go for sure. And even everyone who are coming to Dubai next year, make sure to book in advance, because it's forever's event. It will be booked for sure. So you have to be there.
The excursion day one, the skydiving, right? Like, all those risk takers out there. I love that. Okay.
And also, I want to say sorry. First time at the Global Rally, we will be in the one hotel, and it's one of the best in Dubai. It's 5-star JV Marriott Marcus. We are using a brand new, amazing arena, the Coca-Cola arena, and we hope to have more than 12,000 people together. Will you be one of them? Soon. Everything else that Dubai has to offer, the best beaches, the best downtown, and the best desert adventures. Finally, the title of FGR 26 is A Vision for Your Future.
Yes.
So you have to work hard to be there, and Forever will give you everything. You need to work hard and build something for you and your family that could last.
Yeah, amazing. Yes, we want you all there at home. So please, let's work hard towards the Rally incentive to be in Dubai next year.
Yes. Thank you so much, Krishna.
Thank you so much.
So excited.
Yes. We're going to take a look at another 15 years of the foundation video. Let's roll that tape.
In October 2012, Hurricane Sandy tore through the East Coast, leaving millions without power, homes, or even basic necessities. The need for help was immediate. Meanwhile, in Texas, a truck was loaded with Forever Natural Spring Water and Forever Fast Breaks, thanks to our partnership with Forever Living Products. Its destination? Somewhere in the Northeast. The drivers didn't know exactly where they were headed, but that didn't matter. They just knew that people needed help and they were on their way. They received their final destinations while already on the road and quickly delivered critical supplies to some of the hardest hit areas in New York. Our trucks joined over 200 American Red Cross emergency response vehicles distributing food, water, and hope. Forever Giving didn't just stop there. Along with the supplies, the foundation made a $15,000 contribution to the Red Cross, hoping to provide even more shelter and meals to those who were affected. In the face of disaster, Forever Giving and the Forever community mobilized without hesitation, delivering aid to where it was needed most.
Wow, how impactful was that donation? It's awesome. It's so amazing what we've been doing with the Forever Giving Foundation. And of course, we have our beautiful Sierra back to talk more about it again here with us today. So Sierra, take it away.
Hi guys, so good to see you again. And I've been checking out all the amazing posts you guys have been doing from home. I'm so glad we get to take this time in our 15-year anniversary to look back at some of the projects we've done. And I think one thing that I'm always thinking about is how much fun we have when we come together to fundraise for these initiatives. And in fact, that takes me to what I wanted to come remind you about, which is our very special hashtag, FGR25GiveBack. I know you guys are at home. I see the amazing posts that you're making. All you have to do to unlock a $1 donation is just simply use this hashtag, FGR25GiveBack, and that will go to benefiting the Rexmond Forever Giving Foundation. So it's a very special initiative, and it's something so easy that you can do straight from home.
I love that. So amazing.
All you have to do is post. You don't have to spend $1 to make this donation. That's rare. Let's do it.
Post, we check the hashtag, that's it. It's that simple.
Yeah, so I look forward to seeing you guys. I know that you're at home watching right now. I'm going to check later, and I want to see what you guys are saying, okay?
Yes, we might have a total for you later in our post soon, right?
Perfect. And you guys, I know it came on with the Aloe Baby yesterday. We have actually completely sold out of our Aloe. Yeah, which is amazing. What that means is the organization we're supporting here, MCC, we're raising funds for Heart Charity for Children. That means more funds raised for these children to get the care that they need. So thank you guys so much if you've supported us through our online website or through having your we really appreciate all that you do.
That is so beautiful, you guys. Thank you guys for your support. It's so awesome.
Yeah, thanks so much, Sierra. We know you got to run to the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll see you guys later. Thank you.
All right, so let's check out our boat excursions that we've had this week.
Yeah, let's take a look.